baby. We are live. We are live. Good afternoon, everybody. How the heck are we doing? Apologies for the delay, some technical difficulties, but we should be all situated now. Fingers crossed, at least. So, howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy FOMC day to all those who celebrate. What's up, Nika? Why are you stressing? What's up, Dario, Cookie, Jazul, Catherine, Wolf Dubai, Marbra, Astrofons. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday. And I hear there was a little TRADEIFY issue this morning, huh? At least that's the word on the street. Word on the street is there was a little TRADEIFY issue this morning. I don't know why it's such a big deal. I don't know why you guys are trying to trade. I don't know why you guys are trying to trade the morning of FOMC anyway, you crazy degenerates. Shouldn't have been that big of a deal, right? Or were you guys trying to pull a fast one? It sucked. Yeah, I tried to take a long. Thank God it didn't work. LMAO. That's funny. Well, boys, hey, FOMC is here. We are like 15 minutes past the rate decision, which, as forecasted, it remained unchanged. So no big headlines with that. We do have, obviously, the press conference in about 15 minutes as well, which is kind of going to be what we're waiting for here. Let me go ahead and pull up the press conference. So we are ready to go. Let's see. FOMC meeting live. There we go, right here. Federal Reserve. All right. We'll keep an eye out for this, boys and girls. And we'll take a look at these charts here quick. So we got a nice rally overnight, if you guys hadn't noticed. We got a nice little rally here on NQ in the after hours. And then Asia session, we kind of accumulated, but then we got another expansion pre-London. And what was this move here from the new day opening gap? So what was this here? 6 o'clock? Yeah. So literally right at the new day open yesterday started this move up, and we went up 200 points here on the NASDAQ. And looking here at the higher time frames, we've now traded into these daily highs. This daily inefficiency, I believe, fully traded through and filled on the daily. Right now we're getting a pretty nice rejection from this area. Looking at ES, we at all-time highs? We are. All right, so we hit the all-time high on ES and filling the gap on NQ here on the daily 4-hour. Here we are on the 4-hour. We're only an hour into this 4-hour candle. 4-hour fair value gap here that could support price hourly. Really, though, the levels that I'm interested in are, let's see. Honestly, these previous session lows from yesterday could be in play internally here. Hourly swing lows. And obviously, all of this is basically one giant imbalance. We have not filled anything in. No retracements. Obviously, we were very bullish all the way up to that daily gap and those daily highs. And now we could see price potentially start to sell here. So I'll have to see what we get. But let me grab that. And then, of course, we'll mark out our data high, data low. Because you can't have a two-stage delivery event without your data high and data low, boys and girls. Then we'll mark out this external low here at 100. So yeah, that's really what we're looking like right now. Daily gap fill. Potentially we'll see. Obviously, could be high of the week put in today / last night with that move. We also, just to remind you guys, later today we do have earnings. What was it today? Microsoft earnings and Meta earnings and Tesla earnings all after hours, guys. So you know, do we see a lot of anticipation? This was kind of the thing that's like, you know, even especially if the rates being unchanged, which they are, there's not going to be potentially a lot of volatility. We'd obviously still expect some, but maybe not all the fireworks that we maybe would be used to on an FOMC day because the rates haven't moved, and we have obviously earnings that are still being anticipated. We have more earnings tomorrow as well. Apple, Visa, MasterCard tomorrow. Apple being the big one, obviously, after hours. But today, obviously, with 3, Microsoft, Meta, Tesla, all, you know, trillion-dollar market caps, that is going to obviously be a big deal when that drops after hours. So could we see some sideways chop? Could we see some range bound, not do a whole lot, and then see a big move, you know, around 4 o'clock, a little after 4 o'clock? Absolutely. Definitely would not be surprised by that at all. But this is what we look like right now. Let me check ES here quick. Yeah, we're inside the data range. So I'm probably, we're going to see how price responds here. Obviously, we got our levels of sell side marked out here. But I'm thinking how I'm going to look to play this would be just kind of like a normal FOMC with, you know, maybe a 2-stage delivery, data high, data low, data high, whatever happens to present itself. And that might be the range that we're dealing with, especially with those earnings that are going to be coming out later. And that just might be it. We have a 15-minute, little bit remaining here, unfilled, 30-minute and hourly. Okay. Hourly gap here above the data high. I'm going to mark this out. Oops. Hourly gap. Data high. Data low. And that will be that, boys. Jerome Powell in 9 minutes. Jerome Powell in 9 minutes, boys. Get your pants ready. We might need them. Cheers, everybody. Happy FOMC day. Hope you guys are doing well. Tyler, have you just got out of prison? Have I just got out of prison? I don't believe so. However, trading in and of itself sometimes can feel like a prison. So if in some ways, I'm just now starting my sentence. Nice haircut. Thank you. Had to get a little fresh fade, boys. Had to get a little fresh fade. Grab a fat Chipotle bowl. That's the FOMC ritual, boys. The FOMC day ritual. I love it. I've grown fond of it over the years. Sleep in a little bit because I know I'm not going to be trading in the morning. Sleep in a little bit. It was honestly nice waking up this morning and then I'm seeing everybody's complaining about the TRADEIFY stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, perfect. Imagine waking up to trade, force yourself to trade the morning of FOMC and then TRADEIFY is down. You know what I mean? It's just like, what are you doing? Right? So you sleep in, you get up, go to the gym. Usually is my routine on FOMC day. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. I didn't go to the gym this morning. I fucking skipped it. Oh, boys. I did. Listen, I'm human too. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're lazy. And I had a little bit of a lazy morning this morning. So yeah, I woke up, saw everybody was complaining about TRADEIFY being down, skipped the gym, enjoyed some coffee, went and got my hair cut, grabbed my Chipotle bowl, scarfed it down. Had a little bit of technical difficulties getting the stream started, but we're here now. So, and here we are. What a day. Maybe gym after. Or maybe I'll just skip today. I just make it a cheat day. The gym will be there tomorrow. It ain't going anywhere. It's always good to be a fat fuck some days, right? Or no? It was a good setup, though. Are you talking this morning, Nika? Morning was funny. Everyone crying. Ninja went down for a little bit. Yeah, for those of you guys that were trading, obviously Ninja Trader owns TRADEIFY. But was Ninja Trader like trading on Ninja Trader? Did that work? The barber has to get arrested for the cut? Why? You don't like it? Oh, you know you love it. How long will the speech be? It just kind of depends. Usually it's like a little 15-minute monologue, and then it's questions afterwards. So it usually lasts a good 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes up to an hour. But Kev's not going to be happy to hear that I skipped the gym. Kev's not going to be. He's disappointed to hear that. He's like, what the hell are we doing? FOMC day, boys. It's like a holiday once a month. It's like a holiday. I look like I'm coming straight out of prison. Listen, sometimes when I do go to restaurants, I sometimes will get asked like, yo, you get a military discount? You get a military discount? This is like a military cut, but the way that, well, it's not really a military cut. It's just a fade, boys. But, you know, it's kind of the only thing that works with my head. I got like a big round head, basketball-shaped head. And as far as like growing the hair out, it just looks dirty, dude. Like long hair, it just kind of looks dirty. At least to me, it feels like it looks dirty. And it's high maintenance. You know what I mean? Keep it short. Keep it short. The only problem is when I put on a hat forwards, people will tell me that I don't have a hat in here right now. When I put on a hat forwards, apparently my face, I get called a lesbian. Some people think I look like a lesbian. At least that's what some of my friends say. But so that's why when you see me wear a hat, usually I got the hat on backwards. Nothing against lesbians either. I just, you know, it's not the look I'm going for personally. It's not the look I'm going for. Nothing against them. Just is what I've been told. All right, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Try to get a haircut, look all pretty for you guys. This is, you know what? I'm like, I literally am. I'm the battered housewife with you guys. That's literally what this is. The battered housewife. She gets her hair all done, gets her nails done. I don't got my nails done. Get nails done. And you come home and the husband doesn't even notice. Not only does he not notice, he notices and says it looks terrible. Oh my God, that's what's happening right now. I'm the abused, battered housewife. I need to go find a shelter ASAP. This sucks. This sucks. Any giveaway today? Yeah, we probably will. Probably should. Maybe, potentially. I don't know. If you guys behave. If you guys don't behave, if you guys don't start glazing my haircut, there's no giveaway. I need some glazing in the chat. I need to be glazed up, boys. Boost my confidence. Instead of trying to tear me down, glaze me. Glaze me like a donut. Can you do that? Can you do that? If you can do that, we might be in store for a giveaway today. If not, I might just keep it myself. I might just keep it for myself. Oh, I won my own giveaway. How lucky. What are the odds? Yeah. Glaze myself. What do you think of that? Johnny Bravo? Oh, my God. Well, all right. Well, what's the poll in the chat here saying? We got 60% higher. Okay. 24% lower, 15% sideways. All right. All right. I don't think we're SMTing with ES here at the data highs or lows yet. Listen, the only thing I need now is like a nice tan, dude. That's the only, well, that's not the only. There are some more cons, but one of the cons of being in the Midwest is just getting pale AF, dude. I feel like these white charts don't really help my case either, but I could use some vitamin D. Not the kind of vitamin D that the chat is often referencing in the chat, but you know, I just need a good I need a good crisp. That's what I need. Bro, if I was a girl, fill in the rest. If you were a girl, fill in the rest. Kooky. You know what's crazy, Kooky, is in 2026 we can make that happen. It's crazy. We can Kooky, we can make that happen technically. If we just got to find a couple phone numbers to dial. Might be able to actually set that up. If you're trying, you know what I'm saying, Kooky? I look younger after the haircut. Thank goodness, dude. That's what we're going for. You ever trade earnings? I don't. No. I mean, it's just so late in the day. 4 o'clock, dude. It's like, I mean, you got to be, I get it. Like, there's volatility and you could do it, but I just don't see the freaking point. So, no, I've never traded earnings. Why? Do you guys trade earnings? Do you guys trade earnings? Depending on props, too. Like, I know Top Step for a while. I don't think they've changed it, but you couldn't really, you'd already have to like close your position like 5 minutes into earnings, 5-10 minutes into the earnings. Otherwise they close it for you. Other props, they allow you to go to the close of the day. But no, I've never traded earnings. We got Jerome Powell coming up here soon. Market just kind of jumped. Not yet. If you guys want to see an ugly chart though, go humor yourself and go look at the hourly YM chart. Go look at Dow Jones and just go look at the hourly chart and look at the last like 5 hours of wicks. Chipotle, rate my order. Terrible. I told you, boys. I told you it was routine. I told you it was ritual for FOMC day. That's funny. Low key, the state trooper haircut. Yeah, I might write you a ticket. Gonna write you a ticket if you don't fucking shape up, pal. All right, well, there's data low. We got Powell coming up. There we go. Hey.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our...
Bro, he says the same thing every time.
...employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. The U.S. economy expanded at a solid pace last year and is coming into 2026 on a firm footing. While job gains have remained low, the unemployment rate has shown some signs of stabilization, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy rate unchanged. Having lowered our policy rate by 75 basis points over the course of our previous 3 meetings, we see the current stance of monetary policy as appropriate to promote progress toward our...
Well, boys, 2-stage delivery on ES already complete. Data low to data high done. Nice. The fuck?
Consumer spending has been resilient, and business fixed investment has continued to expand. In contrast, activity in the housing sector has remained weak. The temporary shutdown of the federal government likely weighed on economic activity last quarter, but these effects should be reversed as the reopening boosts growth this quarter. In the labor market, indicators suggest that conditions may be stabilizing after a period of gradual softening. The unemployment rate was 4.4% in December and has changed little in recent months. Job gains have remained low. Total non-farm payrolls declined at an average pace of 22,000 per month over the last 3 months.
It's always fun seeing the crowd.
Excluding government employment, private payrolls rose.
Purple tie, though, boys. Purple tie. Purple tie has like 100% bearish rate.
And the growth of the labor force due to lower immigration and labor force participation, though labor demand has clearly softened as well. Other indicators, including
50 points.
Openings, layoffs, hiring, and nominal wage growth, show little change in recent months. Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer run goal. Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index indicate that total PCE prices rose 2.9% over the 12 months ending in December, and that excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 3.0%. These elevated readings largely reflect inflation in the goods sector, which has been boosted by the effects of tariffs. In contrast, disinflation appears to be continuing in the services.
Dude, Dow Jones chart looks so ugly, bro. This is nasty. Look at this shit. Hang on. Well, this is the 1 minute chart, but look at this 15 minute. Oh my god. Woo-hoo! Jeez. You guys think anybody got wrecked in this? Someone somewhere? That is nasty work. Goodness. Some beach. Somewhere. What do we got here? Nvidia's up 1.5. Tesla's... Remember, we got these earnings all coming out. We're kind of already not really changed. Apple's tomorrow. That's -1. Yeah, we're not moving. We're basically unchanged for the earnings today. Well, all right, boys. Avoid the chop. Avoid the chop. We've taken out data high, data low on ES already. Just data low on NQ for now. All I know is the chat is calling for higher. The chat thinks higher. I'm not so sure. I like this hourly gap, though. I do like this hourly gap. We don't have that same gap on ES. I would love, I mean, tell me this wouldn't just be picture perfect. A run up here, hourly gap. We've got this hourly breaker. Tell me you guys couldn't get behind an idea like this. Oops. Hourly breaker, data high sweep, hourly gap. And a little dumperoo. Tell me you couldn't get behind this. Look me in the eyes with a straight face and type in the chat, you couldn't get behind this. That's what I thought. You can't do it. You can't do it. So I think that's what I'm hoping we get here. Now, if we do trade lower first, that will have definitely changed some things. Could maybe look for the exact opposite if we, you know, push down and then sponsor move back up. And then that would be our draw. Nothing doing right now, though. Press conference just started. We'll let him do... Oh, they're already in the questions. No shit.
It might be distorted, and you also mentioned the potential for overcounting jobs, which would suggest that we're still in a negative hiring pace. So do you see the drop in the...
TRADEIFY is still down. I haven't put a trade on all day, so I guess I'll find out if I put one on. But as far as the prop firm group chat or Discord channels, I thought I saw that they were all good to go. Yeah, TRADEIFY Discord that says that they're good to go. I think LUCID said the same. And Apex. I don't know. You guys let me know if you're putting trades on, I guess. TRADEIFY not down, it's working. Okay. Yeah, as far as I know, it's working again. I'll find out though. Bubba would get behind me in prison. I would get behind Bubba in prison. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo, I was actually thinking, I've asked my friends this before. Bro, I gotta tell you, prison, dude. You know how like hope core content on like social media, people will be like, oh, you know what I mean? They'll post like funny shit and they'll be like, never kill yourself, never kill yourself. And it'll be just like it'll just be like a fresh pizza on a Friday night or something. Or like a trade hitting take profit, I guess, would be more niche to the traders. All right, you finally hit a trade that hits take profit, and you're just like, never kill yourself, never kill yourself. Always keep going. But dude, I gotta tell you, dude, life in prison, I don't know, bro. Like if you did something hypothetically, and then you had to go life in prison, bro, You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd do it, bro. I think I'd just say, you know what? GG's. Let me know what you guys think of that. I asked my one buddy that question. I'm like, would you? I'm like, would you just end it? And he was like, nah. I'm like, you'd go to prison for the rest of your life and just sit there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't get that. I don't think I could do it. Both your brothers did 4 years in prison? Yeah, but 4 years is different than a whole life. People go to college for 4 years, you know what I mean? People spend 4 years to become profitable. Sometimes longer. You know, you can do that. 4 years is like, yeah. You can do that. That'd be all right. I mean, you get 3 square meals a day. Get to work out because you got nothing better to do. You just basically just work out all the time. Apparently, don't make friends. Well, I guess you'd want to make friends with a guy named Bubba. You just want to have some strict boundaries as far as what you and Bubba, do. I don't know why you guys don't like the haircut, bro. That's crazy. Look at YM, bro. Oh my god. Well, this is fun.
Sentiment, the beige book, everything comes in suggesting that this year starts off on a solid footing for growth. Inflation performed about as expected, and as I mentioned, some of the labor market data came in suggesting, we're evidence of stabilization. So it's overall a stronger forecast, really, if that's your question. I'm not sure I answered your question.
But in terms of timing or pacing of any additional easing?
So we haven't made, what we'd say about this was that after this meeting, after the 3 recent rate cuts, we're well positioned to address the risks that we face on both sides of our dual mandate, and we'll continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting based on the incoming data, the implications for and the outlook and the balance of risks. Haven't made any decisions about future meetings, but the economy is growing at a solid pace. The unemployment rate has been broadly stable, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. So we'll be looking to our goal variables and letting the data light the way for us.
Steve.
Steve Leisman, CNBC, and sticking with questions you might answer, thank you. You had previously, I believe, described the current policy rate being at the higher end of neutral. And if you look at the longer run.
All right. Well, I guess we're just sideways, boys. We're sideways for now. See, once we get towards the top of the hour, maybe we'll get some movement. Not really much going on right now, though. Assets currently investing in. I'm thinking about rebalancing my portfolio, and I'm curious about my approach. I haven't added anything to any portfolio positions. I haven't done anything yet this year, as of yet. But kind of in different segments last year, I really was picking up a lot of QQQM, VU. I did buy some more crypto positions, which I've gone over with you guys. And when we had kind of the bigger tariff move back in April, I got some nice positions on Tesla and Nvidia that I'm holding on to. But otherwise, yeah, no, I'm not holding on. I haven't done anything as of yet so far this year. Kind of just waiting. Just waiting, accumulating some more cash. Cash is a position at the end of the day. It's a little bit fucking worrisome if I'm being honest. And let me know what you guys think about this overall. I don't know. Some of you guys might just be purely day traders. Like some of you guys, you're only investing might be just literally fucking buying prop accounts. But for those of you guys that actually have like longer term portfolios, or maybe you've been investing for a while with some deeper time in the markets, depending on age, etc. What is your guys' opinion on just the overall macro 30,000 foot view of gold and silver doing what it has done? Obviously knowing that like gold is a safe haven. So money transfers to gold when there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets. When people are uncertain, money flows out of risk on markets and it flows into gold, evidently silver as well. They're safe havens, meaning they hold value. People basically, this happens when there's fear of a crash, essentially. So I don't know, man. I'm a little bit skeptical. About this because it's just been, it has been a wild run, man. It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely wild run here. What the fuck? This is literally just since November of, we're talking 2-3 months ago now. 3 months. We're already up 34% off of what was already just a crazy rally. I don't know, boys. It's weird. It's a little strange. I don't know how to feel about it. My logical head is worried about it. My overly optimistic hopes and dreams just kind of wants to ignore it. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it all shakes out, I guess. But I know that I have like some relatives that for probably like 2-3 years now, they've been just like calling like investing in the stock market a complete scam and it's gambling. Same with crypto, obviously. And I literally have an aunt and uncle that literally are stashing away like bars of silver and gold in a safe in their basement. I was just sitting there thinking the other day, I'm just like, dude, fucking actually looks like a genius play right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. So I don't know. I was just curious to get your guys' thoughts on that if you have any. Those are kind of my thoughts on it. I don't think it's a nothing burger. I think it's obviously meaningful. And I am a little bit worried about what that meaning could be. So that's my thought process on it. Not that it's going to change too much about my approach. It's not like I'm going to be selling my positions in the market out of fear, because the reality is I'm young enough to where, we're going to live through probably multiple quote unquote crashes, we're going to live through multiple bear markets throughout the course of our life, God willing. So, the plan isn't to sell and then try to time it, right? That's what trading is for. There's obviously a portion of your portfolio you hold on to and you just buy more when dips take place. You buy the fear. Description is scuffed. Oh, sorry. Did I have a little typo? I'll have to get that fixed. Appreciate that. I must have missed the T. Truist prop firms. Close enough. Never mind. Oh, what? You fuck with me? No, that's right. It is wrong. It is wrong. Yeah, I'll have to edit that. Thanks for the heads up. Truest. Woo! All right, boys. Data high. Data high hourly gap incoming here. The only thing that's I guess anti the thesis that we could short from here would be SMT with this low. So we're just going to see how this responds here. It was not written by AI. That's true. You know what I've seen? You know what I've seen people say as well? I've seen people say, as like a marketing tactic for like TikTok videos and stuff, people will purposely use improper grammar or spelling because it, like, there's always the Karens on the internet that they just can't help themselves. They have to like correct improper grammar or spelling in like a caption. It's kind of genius when you think about it, because I'm always one of those people too. Like, if people use the wrong like your or you apostrophe re, I always notice it and it bugs me. But I never comment it. But they might be onto something with that. I might have to just start putting a misspelled word in my titles of my streams. Maybe more people will watch. As of right now, January 28th, January 28th, partial U.S. government shutdown. Where'd you see that?
Need to see further deterioration in the labor market, or would it be enough for inflation to soften?
So we'll always be looking at both things. And so there could be combinations, infinite numbers of combinations that would cause us to want to move. Certainly.
Thoughts on Bitcoin, best time to buy? I gave my thoughts actually recently. I made a video on TikTok and Instagram about this. And we've talked about it at nauseum, I would say, on stream. Honestly, dude, I think it could get ugly. Which I'm saying that, you know, I hope I'm wrong, because I want Bitcoin to just obviously keep rallying. I was loving the bull run we were on, and I obviously never sold any, didn't take any profit. Not sure if I would have anyway, if I'm being honest. I might just hold and hodl. But yeah, no, it's, if you look at the 12-month chart, yeah, it just doesn't. Plus, we hit like whatever the amount of days was where we usually see the top of Bitcoin after a recent halving event. So that was right around October, early October, where we topped. Hit -1 standard deviations of the previous manipulation leg from the previous bear market. And you can see the yearly close on Bitcoin, yearly gap left on here, OB, etc. I mean, like, if history just repeats itself again, and just look at this. This is the yearly candles, pretty much perfect rebalance here to the order block. Like, if we see that again, we're looking at 50K. So I'm honestly, like, logically speaking, I think Bitcoin could go much lower, unfortunately. But that is honestly what I do think. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong and this just rallies and I can be like, oh, fuck yeah, sweet. But I just logically don't think that is realistic. At least not right now. So that's my thoughts. Hope that helps. Yeah, we just hit the H1. I know. I'm keeping an eye on it up here. I'm really just wanting to see what this does here. If we can confirm lower, then I'm definitely open to that original idea, and we come and attack these lows. But obviously, SMT being down here at ES and YM, obviously still in an overall bullish market. If this just kind of continues higher, then potentially we'll have to look to target these external highs as our draw. But just going to see what we do here. This is the original idea. Is hourly gap, hourly bearish breaker. Can we get some confirmation lower? If so, game on. And if not, we'll have to reassess. Bitcoin going to 74. It'll hit 74 on the way to 50. That's true. Hourly candle is going to close here in 5 minutes as well. This is our 4 hour. So this is what I mean by it. I say like we're still overall bullish, right? So this is not out of the question, I wouldn't say. Just looking at the recent like 4 hour high right there. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Never get off the 1 minute chart. That's what makes it non-boring. I mean, that's pretty much true, yeah. Just get multiple monitors so you can watch them all at the same time. New haircut? It's not a new haircut. It's just a fresh haircut. I was going on like a month and a half. Not quite that long. It was probably like 5 weeks. Usually I'm like a 3.5 week haircut kind of a guy. And this one got a little stretched out longer than normal. So I was feeling extra fluffy, extra straggly. It was in dire need. So I took the opportunity with FOMC to go get her cut. Thanks, market maker only. Everyone else in the chat earlier did not seem to care for it too much, unfortunately. Bunch of fucking haters. Bunch of fucking haters. Bunch of fucking haters. Yeah, getting nice reaction here on that hourly gap. May try this short, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm going to try it there. Not going to fight the entry. The range isn't too bad. This is 30 points. So I'm going to short there, and I'm targeting recent lows. TRADEIFY is working, boys. It must be working fine. Must be working fine. Looks good on my end. Jerome Powell says U.S. 38.5 trillion national debt is not sustainable. Sing a new song, would you? Daily for value. Yeah, we went over that already. Yep. Took all those daily highs, daily for value gap fill. That's not the reaction you want to see. 5 minute gap. That is the actual opposite reaction you want to see. hang on to it for now. I think if we close back up here, I'm going to probably cut it. I don't think I'm going to let it hit full stop. Pretty sharp reaction right there. Fucking just no give on the shorts this week at all. Thanks, bro. The chat has mixed opinions on the haircut. Some people like it, some people don't. Some guy said some guy Bubba in prison was gonna touch me. There we go. All right. Game back on, boys. Jeez. I don't know, bro. The chat's not digging it, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the hourly just closed. Did we get a 5-minute inverse? We did. We just inversed this 5-minute gap to the downside. So if this don't play out from here, this market's actually on crack. Okay. Slow down, buddy. Come back this way. Holy fuck. Get your ass back down there, putty. Come on. This way. This way, please. I'm getting PTSD from every other short attempt I've taken this week. No, I'm not going to kill it. I was going to say, like I said, if we get a closure back up here, like this would be kind of a change in state of delivery back to the upside. If we closed above this, at that point, it would make more sense to kill it early. But we keep respecting OB here. If we could respect this, we still have a chance. We inverse this 5-minute bullish fair value gap and immediately right back up above it. It's just like the shorts have been so difficult to get a flush. Yeah, I saw the no daily lower wick as well, yeah. And obviously hourly fair value gap here, above data high, hourly bearish breaker. Really, Asia range from today is acting as our breaker. Oh, I appreciate it, Lawrence. Good luck, good luck. Dump it. Dump it. Please. Paul's still going? Oh my god, he is. Yeah, well, we got earnings, market maker. We got earnings later as well, so. It's not like the most surprising thing in the world. First time trying to trade FOMC? It's still the first FOMC of the year, so. I think people forget. We got a lot of hoop left, boys. January 2026 is just the beginning. It can't get worse. It can't get worse. Right? You should clip that. I might need to clip that for later. Might all of a sudden here we are in March and it's just gonna be fucking the worst we've ever seen. No, it won't. It'll get better. It'll get better. All right, man. I don't know. We keep wicking back down and closing still at the high of this, what would be a bullish OB if we were to close above. So I'm just gonna sit in this for now. But goodness, man, this is not super fun. Another rejection of the hourly gap. Powell says the Federal Reserve should not be controlled by elected officials. All right, boys. I'm like debating if I should close it to save these 5 extra points, but might not be worth it. But what I might do is I might just say fuck it and flip long, because, bro, I can't get a short this week at all. Literally can't get a short this week. There it is. Stopped out. Damn. I thought when we got this 5-minute inverse after, I thought we were going to be in the clear. Fuck, bro. We're so fucking bullish. Yep, going for it. Flipping long, either making back the L or losing and getting off. How's that sound? Sound good? Get even or get even worse time. Yeah, man, just haven't been able to get a fucking short at all this whole week, unfortunately. Only the longs I've been playing, really. Yeah, remember we were talking about prison and Bubba? And I said, lately trading for me has felt like a prison. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. Feels like Bubba's fucking dicking me down. Bubba's dicking me down, dude. Yes. The wick of hope. The wick of hope. Maybe, yeah, dude, maybe that's Bubba behind the fucking scenes. Giving me unlimited back shots. Ah, the inversion on the 1 minute, man. Fuck. I don't know. I'm just gonna cut this shit, bro. I'm just gonna cut that shit, bruh. Before it gets worse. I don't know what to do right now, boys. This is chopping me to shit. Chopping me to fucking kingdom come it is. Fuck me. Oh, fuck. Nice. The event is now over. Thank God. Fuck. Oh my God, boys. I don't know, bro. I'm fucking feeling like tilting a little bit. And that's not good. I'm just so frustrated this month with trading. Partially with the price action, partially with myself. Partially with my haircut as of today, apparently. Fuck, bro. The struggle is real. The struggle is so fucking real, boys. Just getting fucking bent over a table and shown the 50 states. Big Baba is shoving his big black penis inside of me. And it fucking hurts. He's not using any lube. God, the back shots. Shit! Fuck. All right, so one full stop out, one half stop out. Closed it early there. And now we're kind of heading back towards that original entry, which is right here. Yeah, obviously this chop is not it, but... Goodness gracious, bro. I feel like I'm having a full-blown fucking midlife crisis on the markets. Fuck, bro. Oh, to be unprofitable again. Oh, country roads take me home to the place I belong. Buying another account because I blew it. Fucking take me home Country roads. God. You know what I mean, boys? Oh my cheese, Louise. Hate to be a complainer, but fuck me, I'm getting fucked. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate losing. I hate losing. I hate losing. I hate losing. I fucking hate it. We gotta wait though. I'm gonna wait. This chop is... The chop is real right now. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the market wants from me right now. I don't know what the market's trying to do. Where are we going? What's the draw? What's the fucking draw? Is it higher or lower, market? God, give me the answer. Oh. Flip a coin, bro. Well, that's the thing is I feel like that's where it's getting to the point of, and that's part of my frustration, but make it a 0 for 1 on FOMC for the year so far. 0 for 1 out of 12. Actually, I don't know if we'll get 12 this. We didn't get 12 last year because of the government shutdown, so I don't know if we'll get 12 this year. We'll have to see. Yet to be determined, but goodness gracious, boys. I don't hate the thesis behind the shorts. Right? Hourly breaker, hourly bearish gap. You know, but at the same time, it's high resistance because you got this 4-hour gap that is still respecting in an overall uptrend that we've been in this week, which is also showing respect currently to a daily gap and a daily OB. Which, you know, the definition of high resistance conditions is when you're in between PD arrays, which we are, and it is just brutal. With earnings on the docket to come in 40-ish minutes. I just want to fucking... I just want to win a banger trade on stream for the fucking first time in 2026. All of our wins have been like partial wins, partial take profits. Just let me get my fucking swag back. I need to get my swag back. Maybe I need to take a week off from streaming at this point. I don't know what the fucking needs to happen. I don't know what needs to happen, but something needs to change. Something needs to change. God. How that canvas doesn't blind me? It does blind me a little bit sometimes. That's why I got the blue light glasses on deck, ready to go. But that's all right. It's all right. P&L. There you go. P&L down 996 on 4. Leader accounts down 1,000, almost even. We're just trading these 5 TRADEIFY accounts. Well, where was the TRADEIFY issue when I needed it? Can I send TRADEIFY a message and be like, yo, actually, I was just negative accounts getting fixed, you said? Oh, yeah. I got a couple for you. You fix those? Thanks. Just kidding. That type of stuff never happens. Take the rest of the week break. No, I don't think that's necessary. I'm obviously overselling the drama of the red day today, but yeah. What is it? It's obviously Wednesday. Monday well, I guess technically we're break even both days. Because Monday lost in the AM, made it back in the PM yesterday. We did the best of both worlds yesterday. We lost one, won one. The win was a partial win, so that was a break even day. And then today, We're just red on the day, so we're red on the week currently. Plenty of hoop left, but geez. Did you went long on the morning? I tried, but TRADEIFY was dead. No, I didn't. I never trade the morning of FOMC. I never trade. I wasn't even on charts. I did see last night, though, during London that we were just ripping. Or I guess prior to London. Really, from the New Day Open, we just ripped. One trade and you are back green. See, there's the positivity we were looking for. I know, but it still sucks though, you know. Another SMT at the high. Is it worth one more short attempt? Is it worth one more short attempt, chat? Oops. Is it worth one more? I'm watching ES here. We got this 1 minute gap that was left. I got my hand on the trigger because I'm waiting for one of them to tap it. But I think I would like to give this short one more attempt. 3:30 incoming. Or that. Or yeah, just do that. Or, you know, yeah, just do that. Five-minute close. I'm joining the move here. Didn't quite get that fill right there. Join the move here. Stop. 30 points. One last hoorah for the boys. But it's pretty choppy though. I would totally understand not wanting to trade this anymore, but I'm sort of stubbornly sticking with that first idea now. Happy, obviously, with the decision to cut the long here early with no displacement, but full transparency, that was definitely a revenge trade. That was definitely a revenge trade. I'm trading prop on streams. Someone is very tilted. Well, I don't know if I'd say it very tilted. It's not like I'm sizing up right here. If this is tilting, I'd hate to see what some of you guys call what you do. If this is not true tilt. True tilt would be like, true tilt would be like, all right, fuckers. 5 contracts, baby. Woo! Yeah, that'd be tilting. I'm still keeping risk somewhat in check here. Who knows? If we could get some displacement down, maybe I could find a position to add on to this. Fuck, though. You know, guys, I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated. It's just been an accumulation of a lot of different things. Whether, I mean, poor decision making, whatever. But you know, I try not to put on a face for you boys and girls. I try to just lay it all out there. Only 5, yeah. Yeah, just the max. I think the max on the 150K lightning fundeds is 12. So we got 11 more to go. We can squeeze another 11 cons, boys. JK LOL. How many trades? This is technically trade 3. I took one short attempt earlier. I immediately flipped and went long. I closed it early though. The long was pure emotion. I'm not gonna lie. It was like just pure frustration of like, fuck you, market, dude. They're just refusing to go down. So I'll be honest. That was pure frustration, pure emotion. Not that there was no logic behind it, but it's just like letting the, I don't know, the frustration of that get to me and make a bad decision. I mean, that's the lesson with that, right? You never want to let frustration turn one loss into 2. I did that. Luckily, I cut it early, so I kind of got a grip. Not fully unscathed, but it could have been worse. Waited. Original PD arrays still holding for lower. One more attempt. And now we see what the market wants to do. Can we get a flush? Or are we going to get fucked? As far as break even, though, I don't know. I mean, there's obviously internal lows, but there's nothing else holding this up. You know what I mean? There's no 15-minute gaps This is just range-bound price. We do still have this gap that it was left open. Five-minute gap left up here as well. I swear though, the only time we pull back for these gaps is when I'm not waiting for them to be pulled back for. Whenever I do wait for a gap to be pulled back to get an entry, it never pulls back for the gap. It's always a breakaway gap. And then we just fucking run. That's the type of stuff that makes you love trading, ain't it? Five-minute gap tap on ES. Buying gold? Why is gold ripping? Holy fuck. Yeah, I guess so, Carolina. Like I said, guys, I don't think you guys said a whole lot about what you guys thought that meant, all the gold and silver rally lately, just from like a macroeconomic standpoint. I gotta tell you, dude, it's a little sus. It's a little sus. Are we just gonna witness a crash of crashes? All the big money, all the smart money's putting all their money in gold and silver. Meanwhile, retail Rick, aka us, with money in crypto and stocks, is just gonna get wiped. Just get ran over. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, see, I asked this last time too, and it was dead silent. A war with Iran is coming. Well, that's only if Bibi Netanyahu puts his foot down. You think this PA is trash? It's something. China take over Taiwan. Wasn't there like poly market odds on that were like really high for 2026? What was the odds for that? Wasn't it like, I want to say it was like over 50%. Rubbish PA. I mean, we're kind of aware of the rubbish PA potential because of the earnings later. Which, guys, we got earnings in literally 20 minutes, and I don't know how I feel about us still being in a trade when the earnings come out, especially not one that's bearish. Tick stop loss proceeds at dump 12 time lows. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, it's an FOMC to remember, I guess, huh? 5-minute chart on pretty much everything, but especially YM looks like a cardiac arrest. It would be so appreciated if we got this delivery before earnings. I did not trade in the morning, as I mentioned on the prior streams this week, as well as a video on TikTok and Instagram. As per my previous email, I was not going to be streaming the morning of FOMC and instead streaming in the afternoon. SMT lows with a yes. Yeah, but SMT highs with a yes. SMT highs with a yes. And we got SMT here internally in this 5-minute fair value gap. That's one thing about chop, boys, is you're going to get SMT all over the fucking place. What do we do when we see SMTs on both? Well, the idea is not framed off of, you know, the framework doesn't start with SMT. The framework starts with higher time frame narrative and structure. So the framework and structure for the bearish narrative is 1 hour bearish gap above data high, bearish breaker, rejection from the daily fair value gap and daily buy side being taken. So that's the bearish narrative. So the SMT is a timing element for the reversal. But it doesn't start, the framework doesn't start from SMT. Or it shouldn't start from SMT. At least that's what ICT says. I don't know. What pair am I trading? This is USD JPY. New 15-minute just opened. Here's our 15-minute chart. Look at the rejection. The rejection. We need the follow through. Speaking of, what is USD JPY doing? We'll have to go take a look. Ideal situation, though, boys. We get flush before earnings, which literally is in like 15 minutes. We get out of the trade, and then we get to watch the fireworks without risk. I'm not going to hold through earnings, but I'm a bitch. I'd say this, though. If we were, like, just chilling, like, right here or something, you know what I mean? Like, halfway to target. Once we break this new low, I think I'm going to go break even. But I'd be willing to hold break even, maybe. It's risky, though, because we could obviously get caught in some bad slippage. But I would prefer not to hold through earnings. I want to at least be break even. I don't know, dude. I might just go break even now. It's amazing. I wish I never traded today. Oh, fuck. Should just why couldn't trade if it had just stayed down? You know what I mean? I say that until we hit TP. But holy shit. I mean, yeah, you can still get slipped at break even, but I'd rather get slipped at break even than slip that fucking stop loss. Please, please be what I think it is. I hate having to beg the market. Please. Just fucking go, please. Oh, come on. Shut the fuck up right now. You kidding me? Oh, I wish I never traded today. God. Oh, man. That was something, man. What the heck? What just happened? Oh, my Lord. These markets. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. You guys want to stay out and hang until earnings? We can do a giveaway while we wait if you guys want to hang out. Crazy, bro. Crazy, man. Someone said coward. What? You tell me this shit wouldn't scare you? What the fuck? I mean, I was already break even before we wicked down there, but geez. What the hell? I guess, yeah. I mean, coward isn't. It's not inaccurate. I'm not scared of what is about to happen. But look at these hourly candles, bro. Jeez. Watch like 4 o'clock come in and we just see Drake enter the chat. So we got Microsoft and Tesla at 4, Meta at 4:05. What do these look like right now? Yeah. Yeah. Guys think we might be waiting for earnings or no? Here's Tesla. There's old Microsoft. What was the other one? Meta? Here's Meta. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. All right, boys. What can we learn from today? I'll start. Going forward, if we have major earnings after FOMC, I'm taking the entire day off. That's my takeaway from today. Going forward, if this is the case, major after hours earnings on FOMC day, I'm not trading. I'm done. It's an off day. It's fucking holiday, boys. We're taking vacay. We're taking PTO. Understood? Current P&L is 917. Technically, I could have closed here for, I would have been like almost break even on the day. But yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Fuck, bro. Yeah, I should be flat. I wish I was flat on the day, obviously. Hoping we would get some better movement. We just traded at this 5-minute gap. Hope we get a little bit better movement post FOMC, but no. No. Yeah. Unfavorable conditions, I guess. Unless you're a ping-ponger. Ping-ponging back and forth here to be. All right. Yeah, let's run a little giveaway, though, huh? Let's do a little giveaway. This would just be so fitting. This would just be so fitting. Nah, let's do it. We'll do it in the Discord. For today. If you guys are in the Discord, or not in the Discord, I should say, hop in. Link is in the description, or should populate in the chat here in just a second. Pull the Discord up. Hop on in there, Shar. What's up, buddy? Hop on in there, Shar. We'll do the giveaway. 50K select. Oops. 50K select account with TRADEIFY. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. Let's do like 2 minutes. 50K select. TRADEIFY. If you guys would like to be in said giveaway, come here and click this little giveaway button. And react with 1 or 20 of your favorite emojis. 1 or 20 of your favorite emojis. And we will have a giveaway winner selected here very shortly, boys. We got earnings in 3 minutes. So we'll pick the giveaway winner. We'll see what earnings wants to do. Finally get out of this range, but jeez. Also, we'll do a little poll. I guess whoever voted for sideways is spot on today in the chat. Yeah, let me know if you guys are green, red, or flat on the day. Unbutton your shirt even more for that Discord pick? What? Unbutton my shirt even more for the Discord pick? I don't get it. Unusual join activity. I should see who all just joined and oh, giveaway winner is Matthew. Should we see if Matthew just joined? Nope. Matthew's been in. Matthew's done been in. Congrats, Matthew. Matthew, are you in the YouTube chat? Speak now, speak now. But congrats, Matthew. Just come right here and submit a ticket. Submit a ticket and then just wait patiently. I'll get you the code after stream here. Congrats, Matthew. All right, guys, earnings incoming. Is this really about to just flush off that 5-minute right at earnings? Ching Matthew 1210. Is that you? Oh, dude, I got you, Ching Matthew. Dude, is that? That sounds like a slur. Ching Matthew. But that's his name. Listen, I'm not racist. You guys were asking about my barber earlier. My barber is actually Asian. Oh my God, there it is. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Well, looks like we had the right idea. You just had to hold right up to the earnings. Far out, dude. Far out. We got more earnings in 4 minutes. Let's watch all the earnings come out. Where are we going though? Let's zoom out. 15-minute, hourly, 4-hour. What's the daily? No daily gaps, but look at this freaking. Oh, hang on. Bro. Look at the daily rejection, though. Why is it like so painful to be right but red? You guys know what I mean? Why is that like the most painful thing in trading? Oh yeah, Tyler, you were right about direction. Yeah, just wrong about execution. So, thank you for the money. Appreciate it. FEG was good. What makes you say that? Well, there's every sell side level. That we marked out. Crazy, bro. We got more earnings in 2 minutes. More earnings in 2 minutos. Where did I see there was earnings? I usually check the calendar right on TradingView. So right here on my screen, right here, bottom right, this little calendar icon. I just click that, and you're really only concerned about the $1 trillion market caps, which generally is like the 3rd or 4th week of the month. It's usually Wednesday or Thursday, which today, obviously Wednesday, last week of the month. Microsoft, Meta, Tesla. Tomorrow we got more with Apple. So that's where I look. There isn't like a Forex Factory website that I'm aware of, but I'm sure there's something out there that exists similar to it. I'm just not aware of it at the moment. Nobody in the chat has ever taught me about any other resource. So the easiest one I've ever found was just right on TradingView. You know, it is what it is, boys. It's frustrating. It's annoying. You know, you can play the what if game all day long and be like, well, what if I would have just held through the earnings? Oh my God. But this is probably a dangerous game to play with yourself. Oh, man. All right, new earnings here. I don't know. I don't know if the market's got the juice to get 917. That would be something else. Look at this daily. Somebody come look at his daily chart. Jeez. Bro, why is you bearish? Bro, Tyler, why did you go short? Tyler. Oh, man. What a day to be alive, boys. 37% of the chat red, 35% green, 28% flat. So basically almost even thirds. I mean, yeah, realistically, to get good delivery, you literally had to hold through earnings here. Star shot. I took 3 trades already, and we were just hanging out watching the earnings come out. And now getting the move back up here. So, all right, well, watch the earnings, did a giveaway. Looking ahead to tomorrow. Unemployment claims in the pre-market, PPI on Friday. All right. Well, hey, we're pretty much past everything. The only thing left, obviously, is those red folder days tomorrow, which should create some decent action in the mornings, hopefully tomorrow and Friday. And then obviously tomorrow, as we just mentioned, Apple in the afternoon, but it's just Apple. It's at 4:30. And I think today was kind of the big, for lack of a better word, climax of the week with FOMC, $3 trillion cap earnings coming in after 4. So we're really just surviving. I can't speak for you guys, but I can speak for myself. We're really just surviving the month of January, if I'm being honest. You know, and there ain't no shame in admitting it. I don't know. Would love to be able to obviously be green AF, but damn. We're surviving. We are surviving. This will make for a funny little clip though. I'll make a video after stream here of getting, you know, this candle wicking down, getting tripped out break even. All right, we're going to watch earnings, and then we just melt. I'll make a little funny video about that. It's funny that it's funny that it's not funny, but yeah. What more can I do? What more can I do, bro? So, all right, boys. We're going to hop off the charts, get on with our day and our lives. Red FOMC for me, down $900 per account. 1 short, full stop out. Revenge trade, totally emotional long. Closed it early, reattempted the short, break even. That is the recap. All right. All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day. We'll be back live same time. Well, not same time. 9:15 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning before market open, boys and girls. Back to our originally scheduled programming, all right? Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on your way out if you would like to get funded. Code Tyler at your favorite firm, all right? Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trade lots now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah. the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.